Many of you must be asking, how do you know if it's your first time? How do you know? Well, I knew that there was something very wrong ever since I was very young, because my parents would fight or would say something, and I would tell them that they were lying because they were. Being fully sentient is that you can see not just auras, but you can see the colors. You can see sound. You can hear color. And let me tell you, purple is like a kaleidoscope. It is the most beautiful of balancing vibrations that you could ever imagine. Why? Because the blue and red together, is balanced as purple, different shades of purple. So everybody should have something, always wearing something close to you on your body for that balance. And so because I found out the hard way was by trials and tribulations, because of course when you are a celestial, you're just filled with love, and so you expect everybody else to be that way, but they're not, because people are filled with fear. And as Carla was saying before, everything that she is saying, yes, is correct. However, now we have been always given this very sacred gift, which is the gift of choice. And now, because we have so much access of so much information, now it is up to us to choose, and to realize what makes you fearful and to look into it. And now what is happening is, because there is so much fear in this world, we're coming at a culmination point, because all of our fears are being raised. It's like a boiling point, if you will, so that we can release that, because there's something underneath all of this fear, everything, and that's love. Love as a verb and love as a noun. That is why I am here. And you have heard of so many other 144,000 and this and that. Well, the people who are truly making a difference are those who are behind the scenes, and who have been behind the scenes for many years and many generations. Because when you know who you are and what you are, you don't have to tell anybody about it. And now is the time, because of this year, which is for the vision. 2020 is, as you know, when you go to the doctor, the eye doctor, perfect vision is 2020. Well, this is the year to receive 2020 vision, perfect vision. And everything up is coming up to the top. Everything is coming to be shown. The truth, as you know, will set us free. Well, now that's why we have access to all of this social media information. And some of this truth is very hard to digest. Just know that it is there. And what is the most healing, what is healing the earth, what is healing you now, are these waves of love that are coming in through new moon, the full moon, are the esbats. Every time there is energy that is coming through, is to realign humanity. And that is where you can see where your blockages are, where your resistance is. And when you resist, that is where you have the pain, the emotional pain. So many people now are addicted to different things, to food, to alcohol, to smoking, to any type of drugs that will numb your emotions, numb your thoughts. Now is the time to let go of all of this and to see who you truly are, where your resistance lies. Because with all of this, there needs to be balance. Because behind all of this is the perfection of that pure consciousness. And this pure consciousness, everybody has it. Why? Everybody says you are God, God is you. How do you tap into this? Through your breath. Remember the first breath, well, you can't remember, but the first breath that you took, the first breath of life, brought your soul, your beingness to experience life in this illusional, third dimensional matter. And it is the densest. So everyone who is here, kudos. Everyone who is here, much courage for us to, all of us, to be here, to experience limitation. Because pure consciousness as we are is limitless. And this is the most difficult for me and for many others to experience limitation. When you know that you can apport, you can teleport, you don't need food, you don't need anything. When you are in the presence, when you are all of you. And most people call that love. And the word has been so misrepresented because no one knows about unconditional love. Because every human being here is filled with fear. So to feel loved, they will do something for others, to be recognized, to be valued. And so it's very difficult to let go of all of this. And all of this is the ego, which keeps telling you that you are not enough. This is the bottom line for all of humanity and for the reason why everything is now the way it is. Feeling you are not enough projects and reflects and mirrors out to you everything to confirm that you are not enough, that you don't have enough. You see, that is who you are. We are so powerful. And so the more that you get excited emotionally, feel excited, and program yourself now to be excited as a child because you're breathing. Oh, look, I'm breathing. And there are different forms of breathing, the Kapalabhati. In so many different forms that you can find anywhere. And by these breathing techniques, you will raise your frequency because you will flood your brain, your mind, with lights. And so to come now to what we were going to speak to you about, past lives, revealed, the true meaning of past lives. And past lives are what this third dimension memories that is created while you are here, for example, in this lifetime. The joys, the traumas, whatever is most significant to you, not in the experience itself, but how you interpreted these experiences emotionally. This is what remains inside of you. To come back because of your attachment, vibrational attachment to the physical world. Especially for some of you who are for the first time in a very loving relationship. And when you met your love, you felt as if you knew each other before. And this is very, very familiar territory when I have my clients who are telling me about this. And it's people that you were not able to complete in past lifetimes, and you come here. So it is adamant, it is most important for this lifetime for you to get the courage, to muster up all that courage within you, so that you complete anything and everything that has not been completed in this lifetime. Because this is the opportunity that everyone is being given. And if you do this, if we all do this together, we will shift. And by the way, we have all shifted into the fifth dimension in 2018. We had reached the critical mass already. And what keeps us, even those who are straddling the fence, if you will, it's the mind, it's the thoughts, it's the ego that is keeping us believing that we are still limited. That is why the Father, Mother, God always and continues to say to every one of us through other people, as you know, we are being guided through many different modalities now, so that we get it. So there are many different ways that this message is being spoken, so that you can understand it in your way of thinking, how you process the words. Everyone's different. That is why this beautiful world is filled with uniqueness. Because the breath, coming back to the breath, your first breath gave you this life until your last breath. And your last breath, you will go back. But in between, God is breathing through you, as you, with you, experiencing life through your eyes, you see. And you can call it anything that you want to call that creator that created all of creation, including itself. That is who I'm talking about, source with a capital S. And so with and through my higher self, and through my connection directly with Source, which I am so pleased and humbled, and making this lifetime so much more bearable, to helping you not just to balance your chakras, but to elevate you into the fifth and higher dimensional frequencies. Because as you spin in higher frequencies, there is nothing, as you have heard our Sister of Light who talked before us mention, that everything has a frequency. And so by focusing on the love frequency that you are, all of your cells, molecules, atoms are being bathed in this light, in this love, activating everything that is inside of you and part of you. Raising your chakras, because you just don't have 7 chakras. Now in the 5th, we are raising them up into, with the recalibration. As we raise your vibration, then we can hook up that are in the 5th, 6th, and 7th dimensional frequencies with your other chakras, which are additional waves of energy that are part of your essence, because your essence is pure and all-encompassing. And you see, words are so limiting, and it is only through meditation that you will be able to experience the expansion of who and what you are. And just by saying these words that for the first time have very elevated frequencies, the sensation is overwhelming, only because the balance is not just in the physical body. This is what you need to understand. Because yes, you are so much more. And you are not the body. You are nothing that you are seeing. You are not your body. You are not your hair. You're not your glasses. You're not the food. You're not your job. So everything that you have created for yourself is to try and make you feel loved. So there is nothing outside of you that will sustain you permanently. Everything comes and goes. Nothing is permanent in this incarnation. The only thing that is permanent is within you. And once you can tap into that, even for a moment, you will understand. And you will strive to be happy and be grateful just naturally, without any forceful, energetic, mental homework that you will place upon yourself. Oh, today I have to be grateful. I have to have my gratitude list. Oh, today I have to meditate. Today I need to do this. Today I need to. It will be natural. Once you start, it's like a new habit. Start this new habit. And of course, when you meditate, is to find the silence. Focus on your breath. And let us take a few minutes now so that you can experience a little bit of what we mean. If you're ready. Are you ready? Okay. So find a place that where you will not be disturbed, and sit up straight is best, so that the energies can move through your spine. And by the way, all of these energies and everything that you are seeing and experiencing through the fears that the darkness is trying to shift your light, is moving through your spine, through the nervous system, affecting your neural net. Because now all of the light frequencies, all of these waves that are coming in, are to realign and to reconnect all of the neuro synchronicities inside of your brain. As you know, and you've heard so many times, that humans are only using 10% of their brains. Well, now this is changing. And also the activation of the pineal gland. And please read about that. What you need to stop taking, like fluoride, for example, is the worst thing. Because once again, the darkness does not want the light. And this is your connection with your higher self. to have your mind gaze moving inward and to see this golden light inside of you is your connection with your higher self. That's where the love is. And we will connect with and through the heart as well, which is now known as the well of light. And you can come into my room 17 later and we can do a past life revealed so that we can release what is going on in this lifetime that is no longer serving you, as they say. So if you're ready, let's just close our eyes, uncross your legs, uncross your hands so that we can allow the energies to move through your spine. And just breathe. Close your eyes and be a witness of your breath. You don't have to breathe differently. Just be a witness. See how you're breathing. Are you deep breathing or shallow breathing? And that's okay. Accept whatever is. Do you have physical pain at this time? Allow this to be as well. It's all about acceptance. Acceptance of self and acceptance of what is. Now is not the time to try and change people. Now is the time to find the love and light inside of you. And that light is inside of you. And so let us go. Go deep all the way down into your heart space, through your mind, through your brain, moving down like an elevator, through your throat, all the way down into your chest. And to help you, take your hands and you can place your hands over your heart. And breathe. And breathe. And relax. Focus on your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Let go of all of this week, this past week, all the challenges, all of the stress. Just let everything go. Now this is about you and your breath and your connection with your divinity. And move all the way down and imagine your gaze is now inside of your heart. And imagine this, you're seeing from the top a well. And rather than seeing water at the bottom of the well, you see the purest, most pristine light. So bright that it is bothering your inner gaze. But this is magnetizing you. It's pulling you down into it. And this well of light is for you to experience your multidimensionality, your connection with Source now. So together, know that you are safe, know that you are so loved. So together, let's dive into the well. Know that you're safe. Know that you are so guided for this transformation and for it to continue. And as you enter, you see this amazing white light under your feet, above your head, and all around you. And this is your connection with Source. Look at your hands, look at your feet. And some of you have gone beyond the physicality, and you are also this white light.
Thank you, Carole.
And so now we're going to come back. And now focus on your breath. And come back and feel the chair under you. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in and open your eyes. Feel connected to all that is and this lifetime. Namaste.